Welcome back to part 22 of the Muppet Monster Adventure Let's Play. We're just about to do Ice to Meet Ya in the What's the Matter Han world. Now, I think something I've neglected to bring up is actually, I keep joking about how the loading screen is a Doctor Who Vortex, but I think one thing I like about it is it's the loading screen, but it doesn't actually, it doesn't look too much like one. It's a cleverly disguised loading screen. It's not just like a bar that's filling up, or, you know, a fade to black and it says now loading. And that's something I quite like. Is quick loading times are good. And this game does have actually pretty decent loading times, but when they disguise them to make it so it makes you feel like you're a bit more immersed into the game and you're not actually just waiting for it to start. Because like Spyro 1 does it a lot better than the other two games, because there's no fading between the between like the load screen and the actual level starting. It's just Spyro flying straight into the stage, and he does a loop, and it's all in one continuous motion. So I never really realised when I was younger that they were actually just like loading screens. The same with Ratchet and Clank. It's just, you know, like footage of them flying in their ship to a different planet, but they have like one or two clips of them just flying in space, and that's actually the loading screen, but they've disguised it to make it just look like, oh, here's their journey. So for ages I just thought, oh, they've just added a nice little animation to make it look like that they're actually, you know, travelling somewhere, but no, that's their really cleverly disguised loading screen. And again, it's just little things that make the a good game great. Like like these snowflakes that are dropping down. I didn't notice them. They're actually pretty nice of them to add that in. Oh look, one's there shaped like an octothorpe. But yeah, Ice to Meet Ya. It's a it's pretty okay level. It reuses the theme music. At least this is the last time, because we're at the pretty much the tail end of the game, so we won't be hearing this really again much. One thing they have is another enemy type that you actually just ignore, you can't defeat, and it's these snowmen that melt themselves when you come close. But they throw snowballs at you otherwise, so I don't know, maybe they're just mischievous pranksters that are just really shy. And they don't like saying hello, but I don't know, maybe they're trying to send a message in the snowballs. Either that or, I don't know, maybe they're scared of, maybe they want your attention, but you give them too much attention and they just melt under the pressure and anxiety. Or it could be actually that they're so scared that you'll come close because the heat from your body might melt them. But I guess they're sort of melting themselves anyway. Who knows? Those guys from the last level are back with the torches. The like Inuit-looking fellas. And the spearmen who appeared actually in well, they first appeared dressed in red in Poker Faces, and then they appeared dressed in green with Robin Hood hats in Escape Claws, and here they are again, Nice to Meet Ya, dressed in like a red and grey like armory sort of get-up. I think this is a more well utilised sort of puzzle switch thing. Because it's not just dragging a block to the pressure pad, it's dragging 2 blocks to the pressure pad now. It's yeah, it is dragging 2, but you also have to think about moving those ice blocks out of the way, and not only that, these blocks also function as platforms for later on in the level, as we now have the middle bit filled in, or well, raised, so we can get across, now that we've put the 2 outer ones in the correct place. Upcoming is a challenge we haven't seen since Poker Faces either. This level does have a lot of similarities with Poker Faces, it seems. Same music, some of the same enemies, and one of the same challenges. Now they're just like, well, those characters are just like those babies that charge at you, but I think it's quite cool that they do the thing where the other guy lights their dynamite fuses. I wonder if you like manage to get to the guy first and like kill him before he lights them both, will they still run after you and stuff? Is it like, or do they have like a secondary attack, like the those minions in oh look, they ran out of budget on that on that bridge. Even with the switch, it doesn't get it all the way. Yeah, even if like in Dr. Shemp in Spyro 1, those guys, they get smacked at you and run straight at you, but if you kill the person who smacks them, they actually get a little knife out and attack you instead. Well, either way, those TNT guys remind me a bit of those ones from Icy Peak in Spyro 2. Like I said before, this game is heavily inspired by Spyro, and I kind of appreciate it for that, being quite a big Spyro fan myself. But yeah, here we have same challenge again, is pretty much just as easy. I don't think I used my turbo controller on that one though. It's hard to tell actually what those things look like. I can't exactly tell what they are meant to be. Those guys like oof before Roblox did. Now I don't remember if it's this level or if it's the level after that when I tried playing through it, it crashed on me. I think it was this level. And I was just thinking when I did my speed run for this game, I was just thinking like, oh, I really hope it doesn't crash on me here. I really don't want to kill my run right when I'm on the like second to last level. But now we've got these ominous ice blocks with someone supposedly frozen inside.
Congratulations! You have collected enough evil energy to open the next level again.
Okay, so it's 7,250 evil energy needed to get to the final level. So that is like, I don't know, like 98% of evil energy needed to be gathered for game completion. But we do get another gimmick introduced here now. Ice physics. Like we saw them before with the Miss Piggy one. But that was going downhill, but now we actually have it as just like some normal platforms. which does make some platforming more tricky, as we saw how unwieldy movement was after spinning that guy on the ice. But we're not too far now from getting all the Muppet tokens, are we? One level left to go. No, I think this is a neat idea. They have a somewhat frozen waterfall going on here. It's like frozen on top and then but the water's still flowing underneath. And I just thought it was just a nice aesthetic choice. Although even though if the ice is a bit difficult to move on, it is actually kind of fun to spin around on it because you just like zoosh off in different directions.
This master of ceremonies guy is not what I would call hot. Do you know what I'm telling you about, okay? He's a stiff, okay? Stiff.
Okay, so what we've learnt today is the Master of Ceremonies is stiff. The Master of Ceremonies is the final boss. That's what he goes by the name of. And these are his, I guess these are just ice statues of him, supposedly, but instead they look more like he's been frozen in carbonite, so... make of that what you will. So who is this smashing my things? Somebody who loves you. There were some pretty tight jumps there. But yeah, once again, easy challenge, just make sure you don't fall off and die.
Congratulations, okay? Here's that Muppet token.
And we've got the big 100 for Muppet tokens. Oh yeah, this is the level that I crashed on. It was right here. There's two block switches, and I activated them, and a little little cutscene plays as always for something to be opened, and it just froze on me at that point. As I see, we have a Piggy DeMilo statue in this room here. I never really thought about that actually. Yeah, it is a Piggy DeMilo. The rarest piggy of them all. Oh look, it's the end of the level, but we're not done yet. But we almost are. We just got the S. And thankfully it's really close by. And with that is Ice to Meet You done. So in the next part we will be doing the last level. Not including the final boss, but look at all that yellow. So in the next part we will be doing I don't remember what it's called. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. See you in the next part.